Mexico fans are never going to be happy with any result that La Selección puts out there. Let's talk about Mexico nil, Portugal nil. I let it simmer a little bit. I didn't record it right after the game. I'm doing it the morning after. And I've just been seeing a lot of people complain about La Selección's performance, about a lot of people complain about our attack, and about everything, so let's just talk about it. So starting off with the starting lineup, I thought it was decent. Obviously, having Piojo there isn't ideal if you're trying to score goals, but I felt like he did a pretty good job all game defensively. And apart from that, the lineup was pretty good, right? Charlie didn't start, the midfield was pretty good, and Brian Gutierrez at left wing did spark some questions, but that's whatever. And I thought the defense was solid. But moving on to the performance. The first half of the game was good, bro. The first half of the game, I had nothing to complain about. Maybe the fact that in the final third, we do lack a lot. And Raul Jimenez is basically out there playing a 1v4 when it comes to generating any chances. But I thought the midfield looked good. Fidalgo especially, I thought he looked very good on the ball. I thought he looked good with his new teammates. You could see that before the game, he was in the huddle already being a leader. I thought that was good from him. Brian Gutierrez is another one. I thought he was very good too when he came on. I thought he was our most positive player going forward. Better than Raul Jimenez, better than Piojo and all that. So yes, I thought the first half was good, but that doesn't mean it was perfect. You could tell the difference between Mexico's quality and Portugal's quality because Mexico, despite having all this possession, despite having the ball, despite quote-unquote controlling the game, as I would say, they didn't really have any clear-cut opportunities. The only one that really came in the first half was Israel Reyes testing the keeper from distance, and even that was an easy save. Whereas Portugal, they did have some clear-cut opportunities that you would say they should be scoring. If Ronaldo was playing in the game, he's putting those away. I'll give you guys that 100%. But that's what I would say about that the first half. Yes, in the final third, we could use some work, but it's whatever. I thought we were looking good. And then the second half started, and Vasco Aguirre yet again proves why he's an absolute fraud. And this guy subs out basically every good player that we have. Granted, Portugal do the same thing. They use their subs, but Portugal isn't playing at home. Portugal isn't playing a re-inauguration of the most historic stadium in world football. Portugal don't have to impress these fans who paid all this money to potentially see Cristiano Ronaldo and he's not there. Mexico should have gone 100% this game and they didn't because you saw that in the second half. They subbed out our most positive player going forward, Brian Gutierrez. They subbed out Fidalgo. They put in Eric Sanchez. They put in Charlie Rodriguez. They put in basically a whole bunch of bums. Changed the whole starting lineup that was doing good. And after that, you saw Vitinha came on for Portugal and the game was just different. They were absolutely controlling the game. And honestly, that first half of the second half, it looked dire, bro. It looked like we were getting played out of the park. We barely even touched the ball, and it was pretty horrible. And then some of the substitutions just don't make any sense, bro. Why are you bringing on Berterame before Hormiga Gonzalez, especially when Raul Jimenez has been struggling the whole game? Why would you bring on Berterame, bro? He does nothing. He hasn't even scored a goal in the MLS. He is garbage. But one positive that did come out of these changes is the fact that Hormiga got a clear goal-scoring opportunity. We had one, and he kind of fluffed it. Great cross in by Julian Quiñones. But yeah, man, that was our only good clear-cut chance. We ended up missing it. The game ends 0-0. Nothing really happens. It wasn't like the most exciting game when it came to attacking back and forth football, obviously. But here are some of my takeaways from this game. First off, this midfield right here is perfect, bro. You have Fidalgo in there. You can have Oved. You probably put Edson Alvarez where Lira is. The midfield could start the World Cup. The defense was all right. Obviously, you would rather have probably a Richard Ledesma or a Rodrigo Huescas instead of Israel Reyes. But when you're playing against these top quality teams with actual good players, you probably want your right back to be doing a little more defensive work. That's why Piojo played, just to offer a little bit more coverage. But the main point, bro, the attack is not going to generate anything, man. And I don't know if this has to do with just our options being bad or Vasco Aguirre not knowing how to manage, but it's bad, bro. We barely had any clear-cut opportunities, and that is one negative that I'll take away from this game. The fact that we just need to be creating more, bro. Whether it's Raul Jimenez not getting the support when he's holding the ball up, not seeing anybody make runs, whether it's him just making the wrong decision. I thought he was pretty bad yesterday. For what he had, he wasn't getting like the best service. But yeah, man. And then Hormiga missing the only one-on-one that we had clear all game. That wasn't ideal either. But yeah, attacking wise, we really need some help. Bright spots from the game. I thought Brian Gutierrez was our best player going forward. I thought he showed why he should be on the World Cup squad. I thought Fidalgo showed that he's a positive improvement to this team and that he could really help the team going forward. And he's probably going to start for Mexico at the World Cup. I thought Julian Quiñones came on and looked positive and showed why he should start the next game. I thought Hormiga came on and just brought life into the stadium, bro. That was nice. The whole crowd was chanting his name. I was not aware that he had motion like that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Obed looked okay. Piojo Alvarado defensively, he looked really good, bro. He shut down Nuno Mendes. But again, going forward, we just struggle every single time, bro. It is getting painful to watch sometimes. The defense looked fine, obviously. A lot of people are bashing Cesar Montes. I thought he was good, and usually I'm very critical of him. Apart from that, there's not really much to talk about this game just because nothing really happened. Highlight of the game was probably Pedro Neto and Gallardo fighting, and you guys know I'm a Chelsea fan. I hate Pedro Neto, bro. I thought Gallardo was about to hit him with that 1-2 punch, extra crispy with a side of fries, bro. I was hoping, bro. I was hoping so he wouldn't have to play for Chelsea. But about the Mexico fans being negative about this result, look, man, everybody thought Mexico was going to get smacked 5-0, 4-0, and that didn't happen, bro. We played a boring 0-0 draw at the end of the day. We looked all right. We looked decent. So I'll take the positives out of this game, even though I'm usually taking the negatives. But I just don't get, like, if you're not in the stadium and you didn't pay that money to watch Ronaldo, I don't know why you'd be booing. I don't know why you'd be criticizing. Again, offensively, we do need a lot of work, but I thought overall the performance was okay to get a 0-0 draw against this Portugal team that everybody thought we were going to get smacked against. But that's just my take on it. That is the video, though. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, man, I thought Mexico, they did all right. We'll see you in the game against Belgium. I'll give you guys a little preview before that one. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the game and what is your guys' predictions for the game against Belgium. And as always, make sure to subscribe.